Only a 42-watt input, which is kind of wild considering there aren't any clouds. Come on, lady, let's go for a walk. Welcome back. Welcome, I should be saying that to myself. Welcome back, Live Free Read, because it's been a while since I've posted a long form video on YouTube, and I am long overdue. It's been a wild couple of months. The last time I really posted on here, I believe I had just moved into the RV, and that was back in like November or December. And since then, so much has happened. So many great things have happened. Still in my RV. The RV is now mine. JR, my friend here who owned the RV, decided that him and his family would like to give that to me for Christmas, which was just amazing. Really hasn't even sunk in yet. So where the RV is right now, it won't be staying there. And I'm taking you down to where we're gonna be moving it to. I moved out here in 2022, and it's been quite the journey. Lived on a few different homesteads and learned a ton. And then I ended up buying a car and moved into that car, and I lived in that car full time for over a year. And that's what I was posting content about, living out of your car full time by choice, not based on circumstance. And, you know, just trying to enjoy it and thrive. Things have worked out way better than I thought. And like I said, so here I am now. I have an RV. You know, the goal is obviously to still buy my own land. I'd like 10 to 20 acres somewhere further away from town. And, you know, that's the long-term goal. But for now, to be able to do this is just amazing. So here's the spot we're at. All we've done really is just walk down this little road here. And you come over here. What I'm going to do is this whole fence line here, I'm going to clean out this spot under these trees, trim these up. The RV will sit right under here. East is over here, so the sun rises right around here in the summertime. It's over here right now because it is winter, but it'll eventually be over here. So solar will get plenty of sunlight for a majority of the day. So I'll make a little pad right here for the RV. Probably do some gardens over here. I'm gonna cut this tree up, remove it. I'm gonna do some gardens over there. Where this tree is, there's a little bit of a wash here coming down this hill. So if it does rain, water will flow right here. So if I manipulate that little wash and maybe do a little pool down the bottom and try to collect some of that rainfall and then use that for my gardens, that'll be great. And then around here, this is the part of the land where you kind of just put things, you know, you're like, I don't know if we should throw this away yet. We might want this, let's just put it over here. So we got a lot of firewood. I'll clean a lot of that up. There's a lot of old lumber over here. We'll get rid of what is no longer usable and just kind of restack everything that we can use. And then we have a lot of material in piles over here, all organic material up in here. So I can utilize a lot of that. Start making some soil, start composting. This is obviously a pretty big wash right here as well. And this flows all the way down into that pond. I don't know if you can see it right over there. It takes a pretty good monsoon for this to flood up. The barn is right over there. So I'll still be nice and close to the horses, the chickens, the dogs. I'm the only one who lives on this property, so it's important for me to be able to kind of hear what's going on, especially at nighttime. So this is the spot. This is going to be the new home. A lot of great things are going to happen over here. I'm super excited. I'm really excited to be able to grow some food this spring. You know, I'm not anticipating some extravagant garden. You know, it's going to be the first year. It'll just be good to just get some garden going. I really want to grow, you know, some of the stuff that I eat the most. I'm going to do some potatoes because I'm an Irishman. Probably grow onion, maybe one or two variety of tomato. Most likely a cucumber or a squash. I figure if I grow maybe 10 different types of vegetable, I'll have at least a good starting point. But So that's what we got going on out here. A lot of exciting things, like I said. And, you know, just going to keep moving forward. JR is going to start developing his own stuff out here in this property over the course of the next few months, I imagine. I know he wants to build a house out here. So a lot going on, a lot of opportunity to share my lifestyle. You know, a lot of you might be wondering, what is it about this channel that makes me want to watch it or subscribe? And I'll tell you, like I said at the beginning, I'm just a dude who had a regular life living in Boston, Massachusetts, working a job like most of you, paying the bills, doing all that, and it just didn't feel right to me. And I'm not saying that's the case for you, but for me, it just didn't feel right. Deep in my soul, I was not happy and I wanted more. And to me, less is more. So I uprooted a lot of my life, made a lot of changes, and now I'm out here and I get to show you that perspective. You know, maybe you've considered or thought of trying to do something similar, and you know, you get to just watch my content, get a little bit of an idea of what the life would be like if you did choose that path. So subscribe if you like that sort of thing, and thanks for watching my content. Come on, ladybugs, let's go, girl. You good girl. It's a beautiful day out here. I got 2 hoodies on right now because it's cold at night, but it's probably close to 45 degrees already this morning. It'll probably go up to about 55, but the overnight drops to about 20 right now, which is cold enough. But I'm not living in this car anymore. Last year I lived in this car all winter without any heat. And it's funny because I'll come out of my RV in the middle of the night or in the morning and see my car frozen and think to myself, how the heck did I live in that thing last winter? And if you asked me to go in there and sleep in it right now, I'd be like, nah, it's too cold. But I did it last year. It really makes you appreciate the little things. I think that's important.